Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It is finally hump day. And yes, if you notice, I said good morning instead of what's up because, again, I'm back to doing this thing in the morning. And honestly, if you watch any of my early videos, and I'm talking like early this year, even last year, you know that mornings and I don't necessarily get along. So a lot of times I have like this throat that makes it sound like I'm going through some sort of sickness, but really it's just how I get up in the morning. I probably should talk more or sing in the morning, but I really don't. I want to sing, I like talk to myself and stuff like that. I sing to myself, but that's about it. That's about the extent of it. But anyway, it's Wednesday morning. We're halfway through the week. Very excited to be getting through this week. This week has been really good for me. I think I talked about it on Monday how the time spent with God on Monday, he outlined certain things that I need to do to help me be more consistent in my life all around so that I can just experience more joy and more life. And just the small things that I put in place this week, I've noticed a big difference in just my overall mood, how I approach different situations. So, really quick before we get into today's video, that's a word of encouragement. If you're ever going through a slump in life, seek God, ask Him, like, hey, what do I need to do because I'm not feeling blessed? I'm not feeling like I should be living a life that you created me to live, and He'll outline it for you. And once He does that, you got to make sure that you commit to that. You got to be willing to commit. Anyway, that is not our focus for today or anything to do with a little bit to do with our video. But anyway, let's hop right in. As always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. So this week we are talking about prosperity. And I love the idea of prosperity, or just the definition of prosperity. On Monday, we identified prosperity as being successful in material terms. Okay, so it often describes a person's future, but it can apply to anything that they're experiencing now. So, success financially, things of that nature. I also said that a lot of times when people talk about it, they're talking about it like around New Year's, like, I wish you good wealth and prosper and stuff like that. But today's video is probably going to be like another short video, actually, because I have to run to an appointment. But today, of course, we're gonna dig deeper into being prosperous. And I know I had said that prosperity, like this week and next week, is kind of going to deal a little bit more on the material terms. So for the last couple of weeks, we've really been focusing on kind of like our spirit. So with being blessed and abundant, it was a mindset shift. Honestly, in doing my research, this is the same thing. And next week's focus will probably be the same thing too. It's all about your mindset, people. Okay, because prosper, even though physically it may not be, you may not look like you have an abundance of things. Remember that word from last week, abundance. Your prosperity is not going to be determined by that. And yes, that almost a little bit contradicts the definition of it. But when I was doing my research, I looked up online on this website called theincrementallife.com. Check it out if you like. I honestly don't know what else is on that website, but they had 6 spiritual keys to living a life. Well, they said biblical prosperity, but honestly, just prosperity in any means. And we'll talk about those 6 keys a little bit on Friday. But one of the things, excuse me, my throat is literally going in and out. But one of the things that they highlighted on that website was prosperity is not about attaining wealth or living this life of luxury or having some sort of social status. No, it's not about that, but it's about thriving as the person that God created you to be. And honestly, how many times have you guys heard me say something similar in relating it to our purpose? And I tried not to, I didn't try, but every month we seem to be hitting on purpose because it is so key. It is so key. And I do believe that's why we did that first in the year, understanding our purpose, because without knowing your purpose and knowing who God created you to be, It's going to be very hard to live a blessed life. It's going to be very, very hard to live an abundant life or to even think about prosperity because you can't thrive in an area that is unknown to you. And if you are unknown to you, you are not thriving. So knowing and understanding your purpose is so key. We have to know who we were created to be, what God intended for us to do in order for us to truly experience prosperity. Then physically, you should be seeing prosperity in your wealth or prosperity in your family or at your job or with your relationships. You should be seeing those things develop and grow. Why? Because you are on track with where God is heading you to be. And God does not want us to be slum dogs, okay? The life he created us for us to be was not for us to be bums on the street. Now, well, I'm not even going to get into that. But he created us to live a life that is thriving and is full of potential and purpose. So again, knowing your purpose, and this video isn't even about purpose, but it seems to go hand in hand with being able to truly experience prosperity in your life. It's key to know your purpose, know who you're created to be, know what you were created to do, okay? And that's honestly how prosperity will come to you. So yeah, so on Friday, we're going to hit on those 6 spiritual keys to prosperity, just to look at some different ways that we can help ourselves not only thrive in the person that we were created to be, but also do the things that God created us to do, and then also experience that prosperity on a day-to-day basis. All right, so hope everyone has a good rest of the day today, a fabulous Thursday, and I will talk to you again on Friday. Bye.